What up, y'all? This is your boy Westside Willie, pilot of the Bebop, coming in. I'm just letting y'all know that we will be departing from Detroit very shortly. So everybody get in their seats, sit down, relax, and if there's any thickums on this flight, you're invited to the cockpit.
Bebop, got it on lock. Check your wristwatch. Tick-tock, time for lift off. You hear the stars calling. Baby, come and hold me tight. Cause the sky's falling in deep space, writing these jams. All I need is Jordan, don't look back. It's a price on your head, and they'll double that pay. If you alive, not dead. These cats is new to these scenes and new to these walls. And when the shots start firing, they start to look for the door. Baby, don't get too close. I'm a cowboy. Wake up and see that I'm gone, I'm where the stars going. One thing I can say about life is that it's not born. And one thing I can say about us, we'll never stop hunting. I'm with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up.
All right, I'm gonna do the intro. All right. Is it microphone check? Yeah, microphone check 1 2 1 2. Bebop Boys back. Welcome back to the Bebop Boys podcast, where we talk about anime, movies, comic books, all type of fly shit. All type of fly shit. Now, as you can see, we don't got a lot of people here.
These little scrotal suckers deceived us.
Yo, that's a fucking hilarious ass insult. You said scrotum sucker?
These little, you never seen that South Park movie? No. These little scrotal suckers deceived us.
That's the bigger, longer, uncut one?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't see that shit in so
We should watch that after this.
Yo, I would love to
We should watch that
shit.
after this. Oh, yeah. These little scrotal suckers. That's 3 times. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I get a lot of my curse words from
South Park.
South Park, the movie in particular. Mm-hmm. Fucking hilarious.
I remember when I was a kid and I found out about the word cunt. Like, it was a bad word, and I used to say that shit all the time.
It's really not that bad. It's only bad here, not bad in the UK.
Oh yeah, man. Well, they got their own thing going on over there. I don't know what the fuck they be.
I was watching an interview with Emily Blunt, and they were saying, "What's your favorite word?" And she's like, "I can't say it. We're in America." She's like, "I can't say it here." Yeah,
She can edge my tomorrow. I love Emily Blunt.
I love Emily Blunt.
Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, the scrotum suckers aren't here, man. So it's just me, Tonio, and Wes holding it down.
What up, Wesley?
What up?
Holding it down for 81.
I got a pressing topic to start the.
Can we do the weekend recap since it's only like 2 of us?
No, yeah, I'm gonna just do
Mike
this.
not here to judge us?
It's not a long topic.
Okay.
I talked to you about it before. But,
Okay, when we get into the first white, we can talk about it. But weekend, anybody want to start off?
What did I do this weekend?
Yeah,
I just worked.
you did more than work.
I got my knee injections.
Excuse me?
I got my knee injections.
What did they inject your knee with?
I don't know, something to make them stop hurting.
Okay, that's good.
Have y'all noticed I'm quite crippled and limping all the time?
You are crippled. I just thought, that's your swag. That's how you walk. That's how you walk. That's your personality.
Well, have you seen me get off this couch? It is a mess.
You see me get off this couch? I would want to stay on the couch.
Yeah, but Antonio's looks way less fun.
I have to plant grit and
Well, tell them niggas, tell the scrotum suckers to get a better couch.
get a better couch, Wes.
Not my couch.
He's not a scrotum sucker. He's here, so he can't be one.
Well, he's
You know,
part of the
who
3
uses-
people that have
You know
this
who
couch.
uses this couch? And I'm pretty sure it's the one who owns it.
Chuck.
Nick.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's but I have 3 sessions of injections to get through.
They couldn't just give him your oil. Okay. Well, I'm glad that
I have a knee phobia. Also, a needle phobia, not knee phobia, a needle phobia. It is crazy,
bro. You're in your 30s. You can't have a needle phobia.
Yes, I can. Says who?
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro.
You scared?
I faint.
Did you kick the doctor? You was about to put it.
So I lay down and I have a pillow over my stomach so I don't see them what they're doing, and they spray cold numbing spray and then put the needle in.
They numb your
I just
knee up.
can't see it. I just can't see it. If I see you do, I literally faint.
So, do you have any tattoos?
No.
I don't have any tattoos either. I'm not needle phobic. It's just my body is a temple. So,
Go ahead.
yeah. So
It's giving Hotep. But yeah, I want a tattoo, but I don't think I'll be able to handle sitting there for hours. Or and especially where I want something like it'll be visible. Like I want something here. I just go to Inkbox and have something.
them do it. Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. I don't have nothing planned until we go see Deadpool
Oh yeah, that's next week.
next week, right?
Next week,
I'm
yeah.
excited.
Wes, how was your week? And
Me and Kelsey went to the
Shout out,
Oddities Expo at where the fuck, Suburban Show Place or whatever.
you said it was called the Odyssey.
The Oddities.
Oddities.
Oh, is that the Goth Festival?
Yeah.
I saw
So we went
the videos
there.
of that.
Yes, I am.
She got a picture in a frame. It was like a creepy old church, and then she got
Is that offensive?
Church.
what?
The Goth Expo?
Is that offensive?
No, it's basically what it is.
Okay.
It's like horror and creepy shit. Like,
Oh.
but she also got lobotomy tools. She was, bro. She
Use them on you.
Bro, no, I joked about that though. But she was gonna get one, and it came in like a nice box. And while she was deciding like if she wanted to get that or the one without it, some dude came up and bought it. So then she got the ones without the box.
Should
She
have
was
beat
like,
his ass. But no, at that gothic shit, you don't know what he got on him.
You know how many weapons were around? Like,
He like got
she
razor
ended
blade
up-
under his.
you know, like you know those old big syringes.
Oh shit, them bitches like those on Sucker Punch. Oh my god.
Yeah, like almost like what a stim pack
needle
looks
phobias.
like similar to like a stim pack.
Uh-huh.
But that's what it looks like. And fat ass needle. She bought one of those. It came in a case.
Did y'all wash the needle? It's probably a dirty needle.
We're not using it.
I don't know. Kelsey's a nurse. What is she doing with it?
Display.
Oh, just display.
Yeah.
Okay, Wes.
Bro. No, she's got
up to life.
she's got all kinds. She's got like a dead baby pig in like one of those orb things.
I thought. Okay. I'm glad you finished that sentence.
I'm down for this.
I like the little gothic festival. That's what's up.
Yeah, you guys should check it out next year.
I'm definitely going next year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
How did the women look? I'm sorry, but
I wasn't there looking at women.
give me a thumbs up. Oh.
You trying to get him killed?
Literally.
My bad, Kelsey. It was a Lear question. That was my question. I'm gonna find out for myself. I'm gonna look. All right. My weekend was tame, bro. Not having a job fucking sucks.
I keep telling you.
I just edit videos and play games all day. And I know that might sound fun, but that shit boring to me.
No, I agree. I work from home and I'd be like bored.
I'd be
I
bored.
understand.
Let me
So
see.
I can understand. I can imagine like not having anything to do.
Me and my girl tried to start Lost over again, and it ain't work out. It did not work out. I started Kaiju number 8.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty. That's pretty good. I made it like 2 episodes in, and then I fell asleep. And I tried to play college football, but I didn't have enough money. So that's really it.
Damn, bro.
I know it's $100 fucking. So I bought the
That shit's
regular one.
crazy, bro.
What do you mean, like bid?
No, well, if you buy the $100 one, you can play 3 days early. And
What do you mean play? Like actually play?
NCAA football.
yeah, it's on
like
Xbox.
Madden. Like
Oh,
they finally put
yeah.
college football games
I'm a
back out.
homosexual. I'm like, what is
I'm
that?
sorry.
No, this is the
What is that?
They haven't had a game.
play football.
They haven't had
football.
They haven't had a college football game in 11 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So this is our return.
Oh,
So
okay. That's
I
cool.
wanted to play it, but then after stealing my girlfriend's
I'm
credit card,
honestly like I don't care about it being current, so I'm gonna just wait for it to come to Game Pass in like a year.
yeah. I got 2K on not Game Pass, but PlayStation Plus, and I'm glad that I did not pay no money for that game.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Suicide Squad. It's on It's on PlayStation Plus.
It is.
Yeah.
I paid money for that fucking game.
I got NHL 24 and now it's on Game Pass.
It's on. Yeah, that should be sucking. You just gotta just hold out. Just wait.
Just wait. Like I'm actually concerned about paying for Sparking Zero, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, bro.
Like
I
it's-
can't play it.
You can't play.
Nah,
it?
because he got an Xbox.
I have
One.
Xbox One. Like I can play if it goes onto Game Pass, I can play it because I can play Xbox Series S and X games through Cloud Play on my laptop.
Oh,
Like
that's
I've
cool.
been,
Yeah.
I just game on my laptop now.
okay.
Unless it's Minecraft, I can game on my phone or on my console.
You don't want to buy an XS?
It's
I don't got the money for it right now. I just don't got
It's
the
very
money
cheap,
for
right?
it. I would
sell
get,
that big ass ranch.
I would get one, but but yeah, I don't got the money for it, so I just haven't bought one. So if I can just game on my computer. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Think.
Well,
It's $250, and I kind of want the whole set, but I've been burned a couple times this year buying shit.
Yeah, but Sparking Zero isn't gonna be
that shit.
This is gonna be
That shit looks so.
that's
good.
gonna be one of them ones.
You think?
That might be game of the
That's
year.
a
this year. I ain't-
$300.
Bro, it's gonna I know people are still playing Xenoverse 2 and they're still like
I'm still playing fighters. We still playing fighters.
but like this will overtake the
Bro, you can fight inside of a building, bro. Bro, come on, man. This shit.
I like the.
This is what we've wanted like our whole childhood. We wanted that.
This is like the fucking NCAA for fucking me.
weebs.
For weebs, yeah. There you go. For weebs, yeah.
That's so funny.
We've been waiting on this shit.
We have
The
been
characters
waiting
look
for it.
good. The beam struggles are back. Motherfucking everything is back. It's like they incorporated everything from Dragon Ball Z fighting games, the good ones, even the most recent ones, and just put it in.
I wouldn't have mind. While I'm excited for Sparking Zero and everything, I wouldn't have mind another regular Budokai game, just a flat platform one.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was originally going to be.
Oh, really?
Budokai. Yeah, well, I really can't.
I wouldn't mind a flat service game.
maybe they have a mode for it on there. No one's just
Oh, that would be cool.
maybe.
Just a flat surface, and then how the Budokai 3 in particular is what I think of.
Right.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was cool. I mean, Tenkaichi was cool too, but I do like the Budokais a little bit more. I know Tenkaichi was at 3. They had all 120 characters or something.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
One thing I do dislike, but I won't be playing the game for a long time, so it doesn't matter. The menu system, not the menu system, the character select system. I don't like how they have it set up. Why can't you just have a little hub of characters? So you click on Goku and then the options pop up.
Yeah,
for
which
the
one
Gokus.
of
Like,
Goku
that would
you
be
want?
so much
Tenkaichi
cleaner.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, Why, it would be so much more clean if you did it like that.
Well,
No,
yeah, the,
but no, now you have a
hexagons.
full fucking
Gonna take you
section
for
of
a ride.
Goku on the screen.
Yeah.
and then Vegeta right below, and then here comes
It is
future
kinda like
Trunks.
I throw up.
It is. That is.
I do like
Just a little,
that they have the sleeves off, long hair Trunks.
Yeah. That's Trunks. That was Trunks of my gay awakening.
It was.
Yeah.
Got a lot of gay awakenings, bro.
You don't understand the struggle of being gay. You have to
don't.
tell yourself, no, don't be gay. And then you'll see an anime nigga like Trunks with his tank top on. You'd be like, damn, I'm gay.
I mean,
Yo,
Trunks had swag. He's
Yeah.
he's one of the
He came to the future. He came out the future with some drip.
yeah. The only one to
sauceless ass niggas.
follow with decent sauce after would be Vegeta in the
Yeah.
Broly movie.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, Goku don't really have no sauce like that.
I like Vegeta in the all blue
no.
jumpsuit.
You said all blue?
The all blue jumpsuit with
I
the
do
white glove. I think
the
he looks
Busaka?
good.
I'm sorry,
The Busaka?
Piccolo when they had to take their driver's tests.
Yeah, he didn't
Piccolo
want to wear
had-
that shit though.
He had some swag though.
He did. He tried to yo man, come on, I'm just trying to hook you up with some swag. Look, no man, fucking warrior doesn't wear this shit. I need a driver's license for it.
He got that driver's license.
He
though.
did get it though. All right, should we get into our
Picking
first
up
topic
paint
or
and shit.
should we keep talking?
So, one quick topic before we get into
go
it
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
is Amber Rose the new Lil Pimp?
Amber Rose.
Chase that money, sis. You wrong. You wrong, Amber Rose. We were rooting for you. We all root for when what's her name beat your ass, we supported you. But no. I get what you're doing. Get the money.
Yeah, she's Lil Pimp.
Yep.
But if you're gonna do it for the money, say you're gonna do it for the money. Don't.
Just say you'll do it for the money. And you're mad and you trying to justify that you're biracial and people, bitch, you present as black. You appropriate black culture at all moments in time.
Her rhymes was on black culture.
You've been, you've dated and used most of your clout for dating two of the biggest rappers of our culture. Girl, bye. And you go stand on Donald Trump's stage and talk about some, get the fuck out of here.
She's on the
Reading the
stage
fuck out of her.
saying, "I finally found my people." That's wild.
That's wild.
That's wild,
Yo,
bro.
I didn't hear anything that she
Yeah.
said, but that's a wild ass
That's
thing.
wild, bro.
Hard comment.
Damn, those sluts work for nothing.
It's for nothing. That's what I'm
Goddamn.
saying. Like,
Yeah. And she stood on business too. For years, she would go on. I was just telling Wes that she would go on like fucking Drink Champs and just dog dudes about their misogynistic behaviors and dog dudes for this. And then you stand next to one of the biggest ones of that nature and say, "Yo, I finally found my people."
Girl.
Bitch, just say just say I wanted the bag. Just what's wrong with people saying, "Yo, I just wanted the bag"?
She can't say that because it disproves everything, but we know why.
But
We
you're
know.
disproving everything. Well, what you doing now?
We know what's up, and shame on her for doing this shit because
Yeah,
people,
Wiz, you gotta-
because she won't be affected by it.
Wiz, don't invite her to the next.
I hope Wiz
baby
beats
shower.
her ass out for that shit.
I don't know, man. Wiz be doing some questionable shit, and I don't think Wiz is
besides
like.
just working out his draws.
I'm not gonna speak on Wiz Khalifa. I'm a big Wiz.
Don't do that.
I'm a big Wiz Khalifa fan.
I'm a
I ain't
big
gonna-
Wiz
I'm not gonna
Khalifa
slander
fan.
Wiz. I'm not gonna slander Wiz. Make better music though, bro.
Why I gotta see a picture every day on my timeline
I had to unfollow.
of fucking ASAP Rocky holding his son in boxers?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's been
man.
going on a lot too.
They've been promoting that Fenty shit.
I know, but
Is it Fenty or was it?
it's Fenty.
that
Yeah,
was
Oh, that's
Fenty.
just
It
Fenty.
was
it's
Fenty draw.
Fenty boxer.
No pause. Oh, I didn't
Not
really
briefs. They're just boxers.
They're just boxers. I thought it was a Calvin Klein ad.
No, it was nah. It's all Fenty now. His
all
baby
Fenty.
mom's is what's it called? He
really?
can only do like I think he does Gucci and shit too.
Oh, okay.
But I know. Yeah, I know exactly what picture you're talking about.
Is that ad? It pops up. I'll even go. Don't show me this ad.
And then there it goes again. It's saying,
Oh, you
yeah,
wanna
I've
see
seen
two?
that. I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's like, it's not even like, as the homosexual in the room, it's not even that attractive. Like A$AP Rocky is not an attractive man, but I want to see him
this,
draw.
This is like, but this is my thing.
Go ahead.
You're gonna sell me boxers, showing me a man in boxers. Just show me boxers.
Just show you boxers, yeah.
bro. Like
Sex sales, my nigga. Well, I think a lot of gay people buy
Fenty.
Fenty.
They buy Fent.
Fanta. I was about to say Fanta.
I thought you said Fent.
they used
The
to
drug.
Fentanyl.
bro. They called Fenty Fent a lot, and I was like, bro, you guys are crazy calling it that.
Called
Praising
Fenty. Nah, that's yeah. That's I
got-
don't know, man. I did see their man section. That shit did not look comfortable.
No, those boxers. I don't
Actually,
like the
very comfortable.
boxers.
It is
They're very comfortable.
for $50.
Very comfortable.
I'll take your word.
They're
for
very
it.
comfortable. Very. Yeah, the material's nice. And I'm saying this as a thick guy, and they got big boy sizes. And
Like when you wash it over and over, does it like?
I wouldn't say over and over. You get probably good like 4 or 5 washes out of it.
Okay, all right.
But yeah,
So we get some more Fenty draws before we get a Rihanna album. I fuck with it.
you annoying.
I fuck
Wait,
with
who
that.
did she reached out to somebody about dropping their album, and she's like, I know I don't have room to talk, but when is your album dropping? She slid in some artist DMs. I forget who the
We'll
artist
probably get our
is.
Britney Spears album before we get.
We'll get the Tupac album before we
Right.
get the Rihanna album.
All right.
Speaking of albums,
Speaking of albums, yeah.
Speaking
good
of
transition.
albums.
Look at that.
Eminem's new album, Death of Slim Shady,
Coupe de Grace,
Coupe de Grace.
Soup de Grace. Cut the bullshit. I don't know what it's called.
I think it's called Coupe de Grace.
So how we feeling about it?
I'll give it a 6.5
Out of 100 or a 10?
out of a 10. And in comparison to what I've given his last 3 albums,
I ain't like the
like a 2 and a 3 and a 1, like
Damn.
like so it's miles better.
they
than-
weren't really that good. Tonio, you wanna?
I haven't listened to the album, but I've heard I listened to. I didn't like Houdini.
Houdini.
Toby's okay. But as I was saying before the pod, I don't understand. This was probably just to, the boomers who want Eminem to just be, and probably a lot of these Trump supporters too. I blame Trump supporters a little bit too.
Yeah, that nigga be going on him.
Just want vulgar and people and just obscenities and people get called out their names and stuff. They want that energy, and Eminem was that rapper at that point in time, but don't know Eminem ain't like that no more.
Yeah.
The nigga's healed, like I was saying. Like it feels I was listening to a Houdini and it feels inauthentic. It doesn't, like, I know it was trying to be like the Without Me. It feels he just went in there and was like, abracadabra.
I was like, what you looking at?
I can see
feel
that
too.
perspective of why you would think he made that album. I feel like a lot of like in general Gen Z for the past
10 years.
10 years or so has been talking a lot of shit about
Him.
Eminem. So now
The music is so whack.
So now he's just like, okay, now I'm gonna talk shit about all of your stars.
As he should. As he should, because like Gen Z don't know this man at his peak. But it's just the level of ageism that Gen Z and some millennials have a little bit, that once you reach a certain age, just stop. You're not supposed to keep working. You're not supposed to keep doing your art or whatever. It's kind of how they treat Madonna.
But who
you know
are
what I'm
them to say
saying?
that shit?
They have youth.
No, yeah, it's wild because
But that's what it is. It's definitely ageism and ableism.
Sound like
it's
entitlement.
in music.
It is. It
I
is.
think it's ageism in hip hop because like they don't do that to actors. They won't be like just hang it up when they're like
Robert De
on their
Niro.
deathbed. They'll be like hang it up. But,
Yeah.
like
But like, what's
you
his
can
name?
you can act well into your like.
What's the
Fucking somebody just won a
Han
nomination for an
Solo
Oscar.
keep doing shit.
Yeah, bro. He
Harris-
Dog, we got to talk about him in a
Harrison
minute.
Ford.
Harrison Ford keep doing
Yeah.
shit.
Get off my plane.
What's
Nigga,
the
you
cowboy?
80.
What's the cowboy name?
Oh, you're talking
John
about
Wayne?
no. He's talking about no. He like
He does a lot of westerns.
he was a Western.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
90 years old.
That nigga's dying.
Right, bro. Him and Biden are just going back and forth.
And Biden and Trump, all of them.
Yeah.
Just, oh, you know.
You
what I'm
guys
saying?
ever watch the movie he did here?
The Gran Turismo?
Gran Torino.
Gran Torino? It was okay.
I didn't like it.
I heard
You
it.
didn't like it?
I know a lot of people liked it.
Well,
My mom liked it.
I'm
It
not a
was
Clint Eastwood fan.
specifically about like my old partner for video, Preston's culture. It's like the Asian community that was in it are called they're called Hmong people.
Yeah.
And basically it was just them in Detroit, like that's how
It is a
it
big
actually
Hmong
was.
community in Detroit.
Yeah.
Big in Mount Clemens in particular, actually.
It
Really?
I
Not a
actually
kid drama.
knew his cousin without realizing it was his cousin. I worked with a guy named Pete at the Honda dealership I used to work at, and he was like 5 years older than me, but I knew he was Hmong. And then when I started working with Preston, I knew there wasn't a lot of Hmong people. I was like, mate, he might know him. So I was like, do you know who this is? And he's like, yeah, that's my cousin. And they like lived around the block from each other. Like
Yeah,
they lived
to
in
be racist.
Warren. Like Warren had a spot as well.
Huh.
But I think there are a lot in like Auburn Hills now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I tell
Yeah.
people about Michigan, we're a little melting pot that no one really talks about.
I mean, shit, we have the largest community of Arab people
Arabs and South Asians too.
in
Indians.
America.
Yeah. We do?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
We're the capital.
I wonder why. Maybe just the location.
I think it was just, I think it's a port, like Detroit is a port through Canada. So like,
I think that's why we're
yeah, like it wasn't, it wasn't a direct to the U.S. when people were immigrating here. So they came through probably.
and we have a low cost of living in comparison to other areas.
That as well. They had we have a whole area that was just like run down that people were able to buy up.
Yeah.
Fix. So like we had a lot of basically unoccupied land.
Yeah, Dearborn is shit. And the
Dearborn?
Arabs did that.
I'm not going to say the jokes that I wanted to say because I'm mature now.
Be a good.
No,
You healed.
something like that.
You healed.
Kind of similar to that fucking Eminem album.
Yeah.
I like the album. I did.
Yeah.
I did. It gets better every listen. It's probably my favorite since Marshall Mathers LP2 because I'm an M fan. I listen to his
Yeah.
albums and I didn't really like the music to be murdered by Kamikaze and what was
Revival.
Oh,
I do. There is a couple songs on Kamikaze I like. The ones with
Jordan Lucas. I like Lucky You and
no,
not
it's the ones with
Scarlet
the
Gray.
girl.
Scarlet Gray. I think
No, Jessie Reyes.
Jesse Reyes.
I like those songs too.
Is not bad.
Kelsey was-
Bad
Yeah.
Dad. Is that
Bad Guy.
Bad. Okay.
Kelsey listens to a lot of Jessie Reyes.
Yeah, she's
Who the fuck is
she's
Jessie
dope.
Reyes?
She's a good. I think she's British. I could be wrong.
She's signed
Canadian.
to Eminem. She's signed to Eminem.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, and
Skylar.
like the songs I've heard by her, like how I would describe her, she like sings in like the way that the rapper used to sing, like acid rap Chance the Rapper.
Like
that,
they're about to overdose Chance the Rapper?
No, like you know how like
a rapper, singer,
thirsty trying to choose, like the
Grimy.
way, like
that overdose
with that
stuff.
voice, like that she's like the female version of that. Like
Okay.
that's what at least the songs I've heard by her.
But yeah, regarding this album, man, and Antonio talked about it, like him just trying to like get himself canceled by Gen Z or whatever and everything. It was it's a lot of he has a lot of slurs on there and a lot of poking the bear stuff, but I think he did that intentionally.
Yeah.
Just because I think he's come to that crossroad of like, yo, I don't need to do this to sell records. Or I don't need to do this. But Slim Shady is a part of him. It's literally the reason that he got popular. He talks about it on the album, and overall, like I said, it's probably one of my favorite recent Eminem albums. His last couple haven't really been hitting like that. I know I told Wes my last Eminem album that I really liked was Recovery 2010. I know a lot of people don't really like that. That was kind of like the pop version of Eminem that started and everything, and a lot of people don't really are fond of that. But I like
that was
Recovery.
the last album I liked too.
I liked it when it came out.
And then Kamikaze, I just like the songs with Jesse Reyes.
In retrospect, I just don't like the album. Like I don't go back and listen to any song from Recovery. Like if I want to go back and listen to an Eminem song, like I don't go to Recovery. Mm-hmm. I'll go to Eminem Show, Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady, occasionally Encore, and then sometimes Relapse. But
what was that?
Or like Lucy's, like like the fucking
MGK shit.
I don't really care for that song.
I'll go to the 8 Mile soundtrack.
I'm talking about there's like that,
No
but
Ball.
I'm talking about like the disses to Ja Rule with them.
Oh yeah,
Hilarious. Rapping over Hail Mary and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He got a diss. He don't got a diss on to
That's what I'm saying.
He threw Ja Rule.
This nigga is healed. Yeah. And like y'all poking at a bear, he will fucking annihilate everybody. That's why MGK can't do shit no more. He ruined that entire man's career. If y'all really want this man to just be canceled, he will do something to get something cancelable. Just stop. And just I don't know. I'll listen to the album tonight now that y'all are giving positive.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it tonight.
Well, what I know Wes was talking about something regarding streaming numbers, first week streaming numbers. What was it? Oh well, he's doing the camera thing. Well,
he did good streaming wise.
Well, no, he did like 300,000.
Okay, so like my little topic within this was, when are people at what extent will people go to discredit somebody's
That's what it was.
first week streaming numbers, like when they do well? Like there's always something like in rap, like for a while it was like, oh, well, your lead single was a Drake feature, so that's why your numbers did good first week. Or like, oh, you did a package thing, that's why your numbers are so good. And then now I saw somebody was saying Eminem numbers were only that good because his sales are mostly physical and he has the cult following, so he'll always sell that.
First of all, physical sales is what you want.
So
you don't want streaming numbers.
It always used to be the streaming, and like they flipped it for this one. And then somebody was like, well, no, actually it's not, because he did his
The
physical copies as pre-orders. They don't come out until September.
Oh.
So those don't count for first week numbers. That's all streaming. And then they were like, well, it's all because of Houdini, because he dropped that single Houdini. That's why he has all those first week numbers.
Yes, that's the job.
I was like, bro, it's his single.
That's
he
the
didn't
music
use
industry.
What crutch?
That's literally the job.
Like, what crutch are you trying to say he used? His song?
It goes back to what I said, the discredit, like you were saying, trying to discredit him. And it's a level of ageism that's in some of these, that's in the community and shit like that, that just can't congratulate this man that y'all talk shit about. His music ain't shit. Okay, he played his game. He played the game. He played y'all.
Yeah.
Now look at him.
That's true.
He got another one. And let's just say also, none of his albums has flopped.
No. I think a flop to him is like doing like
I think
100K
he's
in the
had
first week.
a consecutive #1 album every album.
Yeah.
If I'm correct me.
Even with the no, you're right.
He
Even with
goes
the bad
number one
album.
every time.
Yeah. So like
He hasn't had a week where he didn't start #1 since Slim Shady LP.
Yeah. He announced Kamikaze that Thursday.
Yeah.
And it sold 400,000 the first week.
Like I don't know what do people want?
But people are always going to be mad. People are always
like what do y'all want from Eminem? Like
I don't know. He tried to give y'all the political
he's literally
album.
had a #1 album since Eminem show.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, since the Slim Shady LP.
Yeah. Because Marshall Mathers did with a mill. I think Eminem show did a mill.
Well,
Yeah.
Marshall Mathers and Eminem Show are both diamond.
Yeah. He has 2. Diamond is over 10 million copies.
Yeah. And fucking Encore did like 700,000 the first.
And
like,
that
he got
was actual physical copy.
Oh yeah, that's
was-
what you had.
That's
to go
before he went diamond before
It
streaming.
goes back
even
to them
became a
just
thing.
trying to discredit I don't want to say senior, but just people who've been in the game long enough and who can still run with the greats. And it also shows the level of music right now, especially hip hop, because like I'm already tired of Not Like Us, but like, you know, hip hop is weak right now. So like
I got some albums you should listen to this.
So like mainstream though, like I'm just talking about.
Man,
no, I'm not talking about but I'm like mainstream. The faces of hip hop is ass right now. You know what I'm saying? We got Drake being a pedo. We got Not Like Us. We got Kendrick trying to prove that he's a nigga. Like I'm tired. Like whatever. So kudos to Eminem for actually showing like we still got energy in this shit. Sometimes
This has honestly been one of my favorite years for hip hop in recent
I wouldn't
recent
say
time.
that.
I disagree. Yeah,
Because
same.
last year was trash. The year before that was trash.
It's been trash
mean,
since COVID.
It's been trash. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's been trash since
Been
COVID.
trash.
So if I get a little semblance of something this year,
even like Megan's album, I was really excited for it, and that's ass. It's not good. Megan does what she does best, mid music, and then she adds Japanese songs and anime shit to it, and people just go crazy, and it's not that good. That Wakti Wasa, that shit is not that good.
what was the intro on the album? Because I heard it at some place, and I was like,
The one song is the song I want a big booty girl, the dude from Jujutsu Kaisen. I want a big booty girl like Megan Thee Stallion.
it sounds so winded when you said that.
I'm sorry, I was trying to think what he said.
No, I'll just be like just talking about her album.
Oh, because it's so bad. It's not like bad. It's just Megan's mediocre. Like, I'm sorry. It's her albums. And like all female rappers,
Go ahead.
they don't have any.
They're not Nicki.
I'll get to that.
Okay.
They don't have any ebbs and flows. They rhyme, not rap. There's no.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's no like the delivery's kind of weak sometimes.
Yeah, the delivery is kind of weak. Like even when you say a punchline, it don't hit as hard because it
sounds like you're reading it.
You're just yes,
Yeah.
Just like
Yes.
punchline. It's not.
But
like,
that's what
a lot of rappers like when they're rhyming, they're putting stuff like 4 bars back and it's coming back in and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're doing schemes and shit. They don't do like an actual scheme of rhyming.
well,
So and then I'll
or
get to
even
Nicki Minaj,
playing off-
who
yeah, like
right.
who writes and goes up and down.
Yeah.
and,
I was just about
and talks her shit, and you know what I'm saying. I was the song in particular. One song that just came out. It's called "Hold Please."
But yeah, a lot of these female rappers have, well, majority of them have writers. So you're reading somebody else's, you're working everything. And there's nothing wrong with
And not
writers
to
in general,
discredit
but, like,
female
sometimes-
rappers or people who use people to write other music, but just like if you go talk your shit, like you have to have that work speak for it. And I was actually really excited for this
Already
Megan
does
album, and it's just the same, just with anime beats. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't do nothing. Like they don't do nothing for the fucking culture that they supposed to be doing, and it's kind of frustrating as a kid who grew up in this shit and who's excited for new blood and new music and everything. This shit is it's starting to get whack.
Well, that's what
Whacker.
happens when
I-
things really get like
I
really
still
popular.
feel like it's a big issue is like Gen Z lost their
Big
like,
difference.
Gen Z lost their big people that were gonna go to stardom. Like Pop
Yeah, you were
Smoke.
telling me that.
Pop Smoke gone.
Juice.
Juice WRLD and X gone. Like Gen Z listens. I saw people saying like Cardi is like the goat of Gen Z. No, he
doesn't even drop, bro.
He's not Gen Z. He's a millennial.
Yeah.
And Gen Z art. I mean, like Gen Z likes his music, but that doesn't mean like I'm talking about a Gen Z artist, somebody who is Gen Z, like X and Juice and Pop Smoke were.
And you can tell by their numbers.
Like they were going to be that, and it just boom.
Yeah, it does. That does suck. I do like kind of like I don't like that for them. Like I know we had like Biggie and Pac cut down in their young age and everything, but we still had
enough music.
Enough.
And then it followed suit by other big time rappers, right when unfortunately they lost their lives, but we had Eminem and 50 and Dre did a little bit before he stopped, what I'm
Snoop
saying?
Dogg. Yeah, like
Snoop Dogg,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We had people and
there was people that stepped up.
Cash Money, Lil Wayne and everything. And like not saying all their rhymes were hard, you know what I'm saying? Will Smith he had a couple albums come out before he stopped rapping.
Will
and
Smith was selling shit. He was selling that shit.
Selling
that
the
non-cuss
softest
word
rapper
shit.
alive.
Right over his whip. That shit was hard in the whip.
Right. 12-year-old me.
Wild West. Making a fucking
the MIB soundtracks.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
But not like I said, not every gotta be a hard fucking rapper. Just like make that shit sound good, and it just don't sound good.
Well, what these labels are going for is people who are popular. They're not going for talent. They're not going for people who do this shit. They're going for people who you get quick eyes on them. You can get your quick eyes on you, and then we will develop you. Mm-hmm. They're not going for people who are I think it's. I just heard somebody say it's easier for labels to find somebody and then try to develop them than try to find somebody who's already developed and then trying to get them a fan base. So if you already got a fan base and you're not even that talented, they're gonna try to develop you. But they only give you like a year, 2 years tops until their money dry up, and then be like, all right, we're just gonna dump this nigga to the side somewhere.
They'll also, it's either that or they want you like, you better have like all your shit together and basically have
be independent, essentially.
Basically be independent, and then they'll want you.
Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of people don't. That's why a lot of people don't.
I mean, like
with Chance.
Mac held out for like the best possible deal. Like he held out, and then he was like, "I'll do a distribution deal with you," which was good. But like he had his masters, he had all that shit.
Bro, yeah, his first album, even though a lot of people don't like it, it went #1 independently.
Blue Slide Park.
Yeah, it was. I think it sold like 140 something in the first week.
It was the theme music for like white kids in college.
I was a white kid.
That's what it was, and he evolved and became a completely different artist from that. But at one point, I didn't really like him anymore because I was like, all he makes is that. And then he came out with doper music, and I was like,
the funny thing is that they destroyed him for that shit. Like he just make frat boy music, and this is his words that he got so depressed, started doing drugs, started sipping lean and shit. That's how you get your macadelics, and then niggas. That's how you get him doing songs with like Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne and everything, because he evolved musically. Yeah. And I feel like Gen Z misses, like they don't have that. They don't have somebody like that.
I don't feel like they have like
the culture, but they don't have
like,
someone leading.
I feel like they could have had that with
at least for like us and even like early Gen Z, but like currently, like if you think about the music that was coming out,
I'm trying to shoot them, Bill. I'm trying to think of
in
somebody.
Like the time we were ending high school and graduating, like the blog era with like Big Sean and Mac Miller and Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole. It was fun. Like that was a fun time in music. It wasn't like a lot of like aggressiveness. You know what I mean?
You can't really sell all that jewelry.
And then like even if you like, if you look at like 2016, the type of music that was just fun, like SoundCloud rap shit.
Yeah.
Like they had that. I don't feel like there's been that in a while, like a reset of where things aren't so aggressive. Yeah. But I feel like that might speak on where we are in society right now.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be the one who missed the SoundCloud era, but I kind of do sometimes.
Bro, I miss the SoundCloud era.
I'm
It was a fun time.
I don't care. I don't miss any era. Like, just give me some good fucking music. No, I don't fucking care. Just like release some shit that's good. And if you guys copy and paste off each other, that's fine. But just
There's a lot of sampling.
I think it's
a lot of sampling.
And then the songs, like the songs aren't like, you know, when they sample songs like back then, because they did a lot of sampling too.
Yeah.
The songs were like fucking 20 years old. It wasn't something that's released then like fucking.
and it was like taking a bit and flipping it and sampling it. They're
Exactly.
literally like taking like what I just heard Poppin'.
Oh yeah, somebody did.
Poppin' with somebody, and all they did was speed it up.
Fucking young. I think it was Young M.A.'s producer or something who did
Yeah,
that.
and it's just the same like Ice Spice flow that a lot of the girls are doing, like the New York drill, like
yeah.
like
The
it just sped up,
Just speed
up, add some-
talking.
Yeah.
Well, the beat is sped up, like the drums and everything on it are
okay,
more
yeah.
like popping and stuff like that. But for the most part, you're not sampling it. You're sampling that sample, and you didn't really do much.
Sample
with
the
it.
I think with
A lot of things are sampled of samples, but like they flip it better. Like it's not flipped.
But what these labels and everything trying to do, they trying to like, oh, you like this song in fucking 2005, so you might like this, the Sweetie version of it.
I also feel like it helps like the younger generation, because the younger like every time it's always like this. Take the younger generation, go 20 years in the past. That's the style of
Yeah,
what
for us it
things
was
are.
80s. For us it was a lot of 80s shit.
Yeah.
And then now
80s
for
and-
them it's 90s.
It's like I feel like a lot of it is late not Y2K, early 2000s era.
yeah.
Like that's what's coming
Funny,
back
that's
right now.
Ice Bizzle.
Because that's what we're starting to see, even dance music come back again.
Yeah.
Which I'm even fine with. Just like make some good music. Just shit don't be, and maybe because I don't know, maybe I'm a stickler, maybe I have a particular ear for it, but just like shit is so lame now, and it just makes me unfortunately feel nostalgic, and I hate that feeling.
I don't think it's
I was listening to Full Moon at Brandy's Full Moon, and I was just like, these R&B hoes ain't even like
half
making
of this.
making me feel shit.
Well, I be like, because like what I do, I would like. I like get drunk and I like watch. I love watching YouTube and I like watch videos, all type of videos from alternative music, R&B music, and
You
I
need a
mean,
job,
I just
nigga.
be trying to,
You need a job, nigga.
I do, and I just study it. I would just be like, I feel like these people aren't putting their foot forward in this talent. It's like, and I love R&B music, and I'm not trying to rag on it or anything, but I don't think these niggas are really talented like that. I don't, and I can't sing. I know that, but like. I think it's a very, very selective few people who, or a handful of people who are talented and can make good music, and it gets drowned out by like, because it's hundreds of thousands of songs released a day.
I feel like nobody brings that it factor anymore.
No one has it. No one.
Chris-
There's no stars.
Regardless,
Where's Bruno Mars?
regardless of
Right.
who Chris Brown is as a person, he had the it factor.
He has
and
the
he
it
still has.
Oh, he
the
still
it
has it,
factor.
yeah.
Or
Bruno
even-
Mars had the it factor.
Yeah, short.
Like,
He's short.
X and Juice, like X had the it factor for his style of music, like the mosh pitty, like he had something to him. Like people were drawn to him just naturally.
Right.
Like no, I don't feel like many people have. Other than that, it's like the people that people are naturally drawn to are basically memes.
Boom.
That's true.
Short attention spans.
Yeah, attention span of a
Like-
goldfish.
There's nobody that's like driving the seat. Like there's nobody that's like like everybody's gravitated to this one person.
Yeah, because like remember, I'll use pop stars as an example. Remember, Britney was like annihilating all these hoes.
Yeah.
And sorry,
No, you good.
and everybody was just latching onto that shit and trying. There was like 5 different versions of Britney. There was Christina. There was what's the girl? The Mandy Moore's, and there was always a blonde girl who did pop. You know what
Hillary
I'm saying?
Duff.
Hillary Duff. You know what I'm saying? There was always like a blonde white girl that did pop because Britney
Disney
Spears was
girls, always Disney.
eating these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Or even rappers. You know what I'm saying? It was when 50 Cent came out, we also heard a bunch of niggas from New York all of a sudden.
Yeah.
There's no one leading the charge to, as Nikki say, stepping on hoes' necks.
Yeah, like
It's lackluster.
what new rapper is gonna come in and step on Kendrick and Drake, like be able to do what they're doing. Like none of them right now.
I don't. That's why, like, you know, it's just lackluster, man.
It is.
And it kind of shows with like record sales all across the board. Like it don't really sell like that.
Yeah. So yeah, Eminem is gonna sell 1 million on an album that he was just playing around with.
Because he's a legacy act.
He's a legacy act that actually has quality in him.
I think Adele said something like this
Put
too.
a conceptual album together. Like it's an album. It's not a playlist.
Yeah. There you
Drake
go.
started. I mean, like there's mixtapes and mixtapes were mixtapes, but like
missed that era.
Drake started the making a playlist and making it an album with fucking more life.
Yeah.
Just
putting songs together that I've done, but no cohesion, no.
But it's like produced songs, like album songs, but just put together. They don't really.
Well, I feel like music has become more of a business now than just a talent pool because.
Yeah,
I mean, the
because
talented people gonna shine through like Tyler, the Creator and all that.
The talented don't really like.
They don't need the business.
It's a digital, like it's just what the product is and what the music is. There's nothing really extra to them. They don't bring anything extra. Like Chris Brown was a dancer and everything. Like
actual show.
Nobody's entertaining.
No.
Yeah.
And like rock bands were fucking entertaining. Like early rappers, they were entertaining. There's entertainment to it. Like I don't feel like I wouldn't even want to go to a show with any new act because there's no entertainment. I'd go to a Tyler show
because you know you're gonna.
But he's not a new act.
But he's not. Yeah,
he's really.
He's been in this 10 years now.
10 plus,
14 years.
Yeah,
15 years.
You know you'll get some shenanigans out of him. Yeah, I agree with you. There's no concert of anybody recent that I want to go to right now.
I would probably go to it, but Travis Scott ain't new. I would probably go to a Travis Scott concert, but I ain't getting in no mosh pit. Why?
Travis, Days Before Rodeo dropped a decade ago.
Yep.
God damn. Jesus Christ.
See, all the people who are doing something right now are veterans.
And like
that's what I'm saying.
Travis had it,
and it's getting boring. And even their shit's getting boring. Like there's no one new shaking shit up in any genre. In any genre.
It's crazy because I have to go searching for that shit.
You have to go. You literally have to search for it so hard.
I feel like it's harder to because there's so much music.
It is.
It's harder to find a good new artist because like
that's why I like
before
watching,
it was harder to find artists.
Yeah,
like you had to listen or you had to find songs and give it a listen and be like, okay. Now it's like your ear is tired because you've tried to listen to like 20 songs to find somebody that you like in the span of 30 minutes and now you're done. You don't want to even listen to anything else. Like your ear is tired. Like at least before you didn't have the tired ear of like song after song after song. Like,
and they make the mediums so you have to siphon through the noise on Spotify or your streaming apps. You know, they essentially made music videos obsolete. They have to really do something clever for a music video to go viral. Aside from that, you're just watching someone dance on TikTok to a song. And you're like, oh, I like that clip of the song. And then you listen to the song. It's not even that good. You know what I'm saying?
It's why I stepped back from music videos, really. Like, I'll do things that I really like to do. Like, if somebody came to me with a song or, like, a friend wanted to do a video, I would do it. But, like, just where the scene is for music videos, like the level of videographer like that I was trying to achieve isn't really there for me to do. Like it's either low quality like kids making videos for them or it's
high quality,
like high up there. I was gonna try and work my way, but like I don't like the path that it's gonna go. I'm gonna rethink things, you know.
Okay. All right, well, anything else on Eminem, Megan Thee Stallion before we jump into our next topic?
Let's go to Cap.
Okay.
You want to talk about Captain America 4?
Let's go to Cap. All right, so who saw the trailer? Captain America 4, A Brave New World. Starring Anthony Mackie or Clarence from 8 Mile.
Shut the fuck up. Speaking of Eminem. I know something about you.
That's funny. I didn't think about that.
You go to Cranbrook.
That's a private school.
It's down the street.
You got to
I know, right? It's not that far from here.
You got a shield from a white man. Eminem would have a field day with his ass.
Oh, that would be so cool to get Eminem and him like together on Captain America.
Yo, what if Eminem?
You got a. You do the
what if
funny
they
thing.
put Eminem in Captain America
And they
for
just
like
look
a
at each
scene,
other?
like a scene in a bar, and like they like bump into each other and
What
they
universe you
talk shit to each other.
Something. Give me something.
That shit will be hilarious.
Give me something,
Bro.
Or like you said, doing SNL skit, like
Yo,
maybe Anthony Mackie's
SNL.
hosting and
Yeah.
Eminem's the musical guest. They gotta.
That's Nick.
Okay. They gotta do something. They gotta do something.
Please, like, I know that y'all got to do this promoting for y'all $350 fucking million movie, and y'all got to make that money back, bro. Put this nigga on SNL and put Eminem in there. That is a layup.
Please do it.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And like whatever, like so this is essentially just a teaser, right?
Yeah.
Whatever they need to be taking note from Wolverine and Deadpool. Y'all need to be obnoxious with this marketing moving forward because there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit coming down on y'all about it because of the reshoots, and everyone's vocal about the reshoots. You know, people already don't want a black Captain America. There's an Israeli actress in there who's playing an Israeli superhero, and people are not really happy about that. There's a lot of things hanging on this movie right now that's not looking positive in his favor. And so they gonna have to pull. So yeah, hire Eminem. Get him on the lead track. You know what I'm saying?
Get him on the lead track.
Venom.
Right, get him on the Venom. That song did good.
America.
Doing my oh America.
It's up, yeah, exactly.
Do something.
But no, just regarding the trailer, man. I didn't roster like a trailer breakdown or anything of it because be honest, I'm not really too much into the idea of Sam being Captain America. Just I don't really like
Really?
Sam. I don't like Sam.
You don't like Sam?
I'm not a fan of Sam. I've never really been a fan of Sam.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Sam. I think he's hilarious. I think he serves his role, especially like I like him. I didn't like how he was the most sidekick of all the sidekicks. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he has a little bit of a comedic thing to him, which I don't feel like Captain America had. That's
him
why
and Captain America, him as Falcon was the most Batman and Robin situation ever. But then when he got into it was the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I gotta watch that again.
Oh, it's so good. Their dynamic is really good.
I did like
They did their chemistry.
Yeah, they have good chemistry and everything, and it's just you see Anthony Mackie is talented.
No, he is.
He's very talented, and I'm excited to see him finally get his movie, get his time. You know, I hate that it's all this shit coming down against him. That's not going to make it probably as successful as we want it to be.
Right.
And like also, I was saying in the group chat, there hasn't been a bad Captain America movie. Or Falcon, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not all the Captain America medias have been good.
Even though I like Marvel, the MCU was really good at this because I never liked Captain America. I never picked him on Marvel vs. Capcom. I never liked Captain America.
Me either.
So when the movie
Who
came
does?
out, it made me like Captain America.
Yeah, I enjoy the movie's interpretation
You said
of
what's
Captain
up?
America.
I said, let's be real. Who actually liked Captain America?
But this is what I was saying last week.
Captain
The
America,
big
my friend.
three in general, no one cares about.
No
one cares about. People only care about Thor now because of Chris Hemsworth.
But that's why
in general,
that's
the
why
big
I say
three,
the MCU
no one gave a shit.
was good at that shit.
yeah.
Not doing just the Spider-Man outright and not doing the Hulk outright and everything.
Spider-Man like will always bring that, but like bringing forth a character like Doctor Strange that's not like well known to people
Now he's a
outside
household name.
outside of comic books. You
Yeah.
know, like
Me.
people will like that first movie was really good, so they'll go and see the other ones based off of that. Same with fucking like you
Black
guys
Widow,
were saying, Black
fucking
Widow, fucking
Hawkeye.
yeah, like all that shit. People wouldn't generally go see that had it not been for everything that was tied together.
Yeah, which was cool. Which is cool because like sometimes you don't want to just bank on fucking Spider-Man all the time. Spider-Man gonna make money, but
You don't want to no, and I'm happy. Like that's what you appreciate the MCU for what it is, because because everything's connected. Quote, you know, they could kind of branch out. So I'm excited.
Loki,
yeah. Who would have thought? So I'm excited for Cap 4. I'm going to see it. I'm going to support Anthony Mackie, and I'm going to see it as many times as I can. I hope it's good. I want it to be good. I need it to be good.
From the trailer,
Giancarlo Esposito's in it. Like it's got some.
Well, from the trailer, it kind of was giving me Winter Soldier vibes a little bit, and I really like Winter Soldier. So I mean, I'm gonna go see it. I gotta go see it, but I'm not really too drawn on Falcon. I I want to know who else they're gonna have in the movie because maybe that will help out. Maybe when they put out
Well, you
another
see
trailer, maybe
Red
that will
Hulk
help.
It's gonna
Is
be.
Bucky?
I mean, we did see
Is
Red.
Bucky in it?
No, I don't
No.
know. Bucky's not
No
in
Bucky.
there.
As of
I don't
now,
know. That's another thing. Like, I don't
I'm
know why
okay
they
with
didn't
no
do that.
Bucky.
I want to do it, Bucky.
Maybe Bucky. He's gonna probably have a cameo in it, but I'm okay with no Bucky.
Well, it was rumored that Sherry, the Black Panther, is going to be in there. She-Hulk,
Because he has a Falcon too.
Yeah, he
Captain
has a
America
Falcon.
has
Yep.
his own Falcon,
Got
the
his-
Latino boy.
Yeah, you seen him flying around over there. Yeah.
Joaquin is his name.
Do you guys remember the rumor when, like, Iron Man 1 dropped, like, that they were going to have the next Spider-Man movie, like, have an appearance of Iron Man? Like, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. You guys remember hearing
no, I
that?
don't remember that.
I heard that way back in the day. Like, when I was in high school, they were rumoring that because that's when first Iron Man came out, right?
Yeah, 2008, 9.
2008, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, it'd been, like, 2 years removed from Spider-Man 3. Maybe a year removed from it. So people were rumoring that the fourth one was gonna, like, that was when they were gonna start tying things together. That was back then, and then they ended up coming out with the Avengers in 2011, and then they didn't even bring Spider-Man in until what, 2014?
2014, yeah. Well, what else was in the trailer that I mentioned? You said Red Hulk.
Red Hulk is in it.
So you got Harrison Ford being in Red Hulk.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, I don't know who he's playing.
He's playing a character called George Washington Bridge.
Wait, one more time.
That is literally his name.
George Washington.
George Washington Bridge. He is a character. He's a Punisher villain, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Well, one thing that I did,
But he's a George. But I don't know what his part in this.
He looks serious.
And
Hopefully, it's not like a one-time role.
I'm actually upset because I was kind of hoping he was going to be Professor Xavier.
For real?
Yeah.
You really thought he was gonna be?
That was my fan
I
cast
think-
for Professor Xavier.
I think he could be a good Professor Xavier. He has the look. Like,
Yeah.
he has the temperament, like the nature, and like,
yeah, like, and it would be he's been a villain in a lot of shit lately.
yeah.
Most of the shit.
Most of the shit he's been. He's a
Breaking-
villain in Gen V. He's a villain. Looks like he'll be a
Far
villain in
Cry
this.
6.
He was a villain in
Breaking Bad
Breaking
and
Bad.
Better Call Saul.
He plays Lex Luthor in Harley Quinn.
Oh damn, he
Villain. You know, he does villain well. So I would like to see him as a
fucking normal person, a dad.
good guy. And you know, Professor Xavier has layers. Like, especially new Professor Xavier. Now we realize he's not as altruistic as, you know, just pure good. You know, he's not the ops,
More,
but like
Whoa, what was I about to say? More understanding.
no, he's
Kind of like the Jedi.
yeah. Like he wants to do good for the sake of
What he thinks is right.
good, not for mutant. So yeah, there's a difference between
Well,
you know the difference between him and Xavier. I mean, Xavier and Magneto.
Magneto.
Magneto does what he wants. Magneto, while his methods are extreme,
Yeah.
his shit is for the good of the mutant race. Whereas Xavier does his shit just for what he perceives
right.
is good.
Well, they
Period.
explained that. They explained that a lot in X-Men, which I really did appreciate. Was your ideology? I can't say that. My bad. Professor Xavier was kind of wrong and everything. Same thing with Magneto. Like some of his stuff, some of his methods were wrong, but he were doing it for the good of mutants and everything.
It's why it's hard for a person to lead a whole like group of people with their decisions being like the be all end all, because everybody has their own opinions, you know? Like
Everything can't just be.
Yeah, this nigga George Washington Bridge is a S.H.I.E.L.D. character.
He's okay.
This is what he looks like.
He's a white guy with an eye patch, right? Dude, who the fuck was I thinking of?
okay.
So yeah, that's who Giancarlo
What
Esposito's
did look cool in there was Falcon's whole they said it was his whole vibranium suit and him breaking the sound barrier. That did look sweet. So I want to see that.
I think everything I saw in the trailer is dope. I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
The wings look cool. him and Falcon. I'm excited to see him, and so that's why I'm also excited for Bucky not to be in it, because I would like to see Sam with a new dynamic that's not Captain America and that's not Bucky.
Okay,
you know, he
that's fair. That's fair.
He either got beef with Bucky or he got beef with Bucky, or he got or he's dick riding Steve. You know, he got to carve his own way. And then like I love Captain America and Winter Soldier. But I'm excited to see that monologue at the end was annoying. I want fight.
You want to see the fight? Okay.
I want to see people fight.
So, I want to see. Well,
beat niggas' asses.
Did they have a definite like villain? Like was the Red Hawk gonna be like?
We don't know.
Okay. All right.
Well, he's supposed to be in. Well, the character Harrison Ford's character is going to be in a Thunderbolt. So.
All right. Well, we'll see. It's $350 million, and I feel like
that's a lot of money.
First of all, I don't know.
That's high movies. That's like Justice League,
bro. Yeah, and that's a collage of fucking heroes. Same thing with Avengers. I think Avengers was
the Endgame and shit. Yeah.
So, man, I don't know. Y'all got to. Y'all got to do something. They might do 3-for-1 deals.
They literally have to make up. See the movie twice.
Yeah,
get one
put
free.
some water in that shit.
Yeah, they literally have to do well.
They got to do it
700, over 700, but honestly, $1 billion.
$1 billion to break even. Because you gotta think about the movie cost, and then you also have to throw in marketing
and everything.
Yeah, and
that's why we say go ahead and get Eminem on that shit.
Hey, y'all gotta start now.
And honestly, what y'all take notes from what Ryan is doing with Deadpool. Y'all need to be. But they're gonna have to put out some shit to do some shit.
But another thing with like Deadpool and everything is that's who Ryan is. That's his personality. So people are just gonna. They don't really even. I feel like they don't really got to do a lot of marketing with that, even though they're still doing it, because I see that shit everywhere.
Everywhere,
like,
bro.
Deadpool is gonna. People like Ryan.
People only.
You always do
like
that.
Ryan.
You always call Ryan Reynolds Ryan Gosling.
People only care. People only care this much about Deadpool because it is Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
If this was any other person,
came through like that. I mean, I'm not saying Deadpool's a not likable character or a cool character.
No, but I feel like it's Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
it's honestly Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool the way Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, and I don't know. I couldn't imagine anybody else playing it, and I doubt we would get the same energy.
No,
it wouldn't be the same, and I feel like the next one that comes out, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, probably gonna get a lot of hate.
I don't know if anybody will ever love it as much as the way Ryan played it.
Like the passion that he has for this character.
I like that about these superhero characters. I know a lot of people rag on, like a lot of the industry rags on superhero characters, superhero movies, and everything. Oh, it's just this cape shit, or don't wear a cape.
They keeping this business open.
They keeping exactly. All these other movies are doing 50 million, 20 million, not breaking even, and then when a fucking superhero movie drops, it does 100 million, keeping y'all niggas lights.
Disney is literally keeping the lights on.
Exactly, bro.
Disney alone is
I didn't even fucking know.
Inside Out.
Inside, yeah.
It's the highest grossing
not
movie.
1.2. Like, yeah.
That's
keeping
crazy.
the lights on.
Fucking, it's gonna be hard for whoever comes to play Iron Man as well, because Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. It's like when you think of Iron Man, it's him.
Well, they got the Iron. They got oh my god,
Ironheart.
I forgot her name.
But like Robert Downey Jr. though.
Oh, you talking about
Iron Man? Like when they eventually reboot, because all this shit gonna have to get rebooted sooner or later.
Same with Thor, Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, those
you can
three.
Get Matt Damon.
I thought he was playing Loki.
Well, I can see Homeboy. I can see Chris Hemsworth staying as Old Man Thor. You know, at least with Chris, because he likes the character, he can be like Odin's. He can be just an old version of Thor, who's just sitting on the throne. You know what I'm saying? Like he could do that for a bit, but Iron Man though, that's gonna be a hard one.
I don't know.
I think Captain America will be fine. I think they could recast and make a new Steve.
Yeah, I don't think anybody, like, seeing as they've already moved on from it, I don't feel like everybody's too attached to Chris Evans.
They're just mad about a black character, but not attached. It's not about Chris. It's about a black man taking on a white mantle.
That's true. All right, we wanted to end. All right, we want to move on to the next topic, or anything else to say on Captain America?
No, I'm excited for it.
So
Let's give it a chance.
Wes, are you going to see it with us? No.
Captain America?
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
That's right.
The eye roll and everything.
No.
No,
I'm
seeing
gonna wait
that
for it to
shit.
come on Disney Plus. I don't got the money for that right now.
That's true.
I paid for my fucking Deadpool ticket like 2 months ago.
Me too.
Yeah, that's true. Damn, I don't even know what phase this is. I think this is phase 5. I think it's all in phase 5.
Yeah, we're still in phase 5.
Still in phase
I think Deadpool is the last movie in phase 5. And it's supposed to be like the
The little
grandiose.
okay.
Or maybe Captain America.
Hopefully it just,
No, I think it's
hopefully it just puts a lid on the fucking multiverse shit.
yeah. Well, I heard
I'll
that
keep saying
they're
it.
trying to move. They're just gonna
I'll
move away from it.
Yeah,
I don't
so
think
I'm
so.
saying like I feel like Deadpool, they'd be able to just zip it up with Deadpool since it's playing into that. Like he could do some weird shit where it just is done.
Okay, and we're done. And we're done with this now. Right. Because,
it's been-
I tell you, because I said this from jump, I think the multiverse is probably the worst idea for them to start grasping on. Just because you have the rights to all this shit doesn't mean you should have been.
I think they executed it wrong.
I don't think it should have been a thing. I think not right now, and especially because everybody's doing it. I think it should have been magic focused.
It also could
like
have
that.
just been like the couple little things that it was. Like it could have just been the Spider-Man movie,
Yeah.
Because that was magic.
and then it could have just
Influence.
been Doctor Strange 2,
Magic.
and then low-key zipped it up.
Magic.
Yeah.
But magic overall could have been the bigger picture.
I mean,
and then you can introduce Doctor Doom, who is a mix of machine and magic.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I do like
I
the-
feel like the multiverse aspect is just doing too much.
I mean, I
do like it.
contradict me on that. I do like the multiverse idea because I do like the idea of different variants and different universes and everything. I just think that it was executed wrong. Like they didn't execute it the right way.
No,
like
not at all.
especially with like, and they didn't really explain it. Like, oh man, I don't know. I don't. This phase of Marvel isn't my favorite,
So
Probably not even
we're
my
wrong. Thunderbolts would be the last one.
and that's 2026, right?
Yeah, but so what
damn.
usually happens 2025.
All
May.
right, yeah.
So what
Maybe.
usually happens is so it's 2 movies left for 3 movies. So Captain America is probably going to be something that changes everything up, and then Thunderbolts will probably be the
I'm
the
excited.
epilogue. That's usually what happens in their phases. Like the second to last movie is something that like fucks everything up, and then the final movie is like an epilogue that follows up on that, but leaves the door open for everything else.
I'm excited for Deadpool.
So
now. Goddamn.
so that makes sense that Thunderbolts, Captain America, and Thunderbolts will be the back-to-back, the final 2, because that's something that's probably gonna be like big.
And plus, like, we got a lot of they didn't have a lot of controversy, but I guess with the whole Kang thing, that kind of like shot him in the foot because
It did.
I feel like they put a lot of they
Yeah,
was banking on that a lot.
They're leaning on that majority. Like
Yeah.
that was really what they were banking on.
Yeah.
I think that also using him as the next villain was probably.
I like his
I liked
acting.
him. I liked him.
I
thought he was
liked
a-
him.
Can't crush white girls' fingers.
But I think again, a bigger name like Doom should have been the big bad. I'm gonna stand.
Well, if they're
I'm
gonna end,
stand
if they're
on
gonna
that.
end the phase like that, then you're gonna have to do a big.
Doom should have been the big bad.
Oh, I'm forgetting about Fantastic Four. We got Galactus in there.
Fantastic Four is gonna be phase 6,
Ah, okay.
the final phase.
All right, yeah. All right. Well, let's go on to our shows ended too soon, TV shows that ended too soon, and what's the expanded part?
or the shows that like could expand out into branches of shows that are in the same universe.
Okay.
Like that was what it was. It was like, did it end too soon? It should have been like extended, or should like a show like branch out into
You got an example of one?
like, like how fucking
Breaking Bad.
did with that, like a show that could
Better
do
Call
something
Saul.
like that. Yeah, like
Or
Better
what's
Call-
the other one that like got canceled?
Like spinoffs, basically.
spinoffs? Yeah,
Or like the show that got canceled and then continued on Netflix.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No.
Wait, it wasn't Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It was
so basically just a show that hasn't done that.
Yeah.
That could do something like that. and
Yeah.
people
I know
would
they
enjoy
did that with like Family Guy a lot, but
Oh yeah, Family Guy kept getting
okay,
canceled.
no. So I wrote down a couple shows that came to my head real quick. I don't know why I didn't write them down fucking Monday when we talked about it, but so I have Winning Time, obviously.
Winning Time.
Yeah, it was on HBO.
Is the Showtime Lakers?
Yeah, it was about the Lakers dynasty.
Oh, okay.
on HBO. Really good production, but
And it showed how big of a like it didn't make Magic unlikable, but it showed how much of like an asshole he was. Like
it was also a little exaggerated, but it was a show. It wasn't like it was a dramatization. It wasn't like because not just Magic, but Jerry West didn't. A lot of people did not like that show.
Jerry West's character was one of the best characters.
We liked the show. The audience
people,
loved it, but
the people that were depicted in it didn't like it, so they wrapped it up way too soon.
Yeah, they wrapped it up.
They wrapped it up
with the Lakers losing.
They wrapped it up in 2 seasons. Lakers lost, and then they just did like a quick little like.
Was it fantasy?
No.
Fiction?
No, it was based off of
like a
events of
documentary?
the Lakers. Like when basically, it was the story about how sports are what they are today. Like the Lakers turned into like a place people wanted to go to regardless of basketball. Oh. Like it was like the owner of the Lakers really started a whole new thing when it came to Hollywood, like with what he did with the Lakers.
Okay.
Like they had, because it was in LA, they had the NBA was about to like fold.
Oh shit! Oh.
And he came in, he bought the Lakers for like cheap as fuck compared to like today. And he turned it into like an entertainment venue. Like it was a hub for people to come in,
like
full of celebrities always courtside. Like it made it more appealing so that more people wanted to like watch, see who was going to be on, or like more people were drawn to come to the games. And they had Magic Johnson, who was a huge name from college. And then Boston, the separate conference, had Larry Bird. And so the battle between Larry Bird and Magic Johnson boosted the NBA up, and then Michael Jordan came in and like took it to the next level, and now we're at where we are.
Wow,
Yeah, so it's like
that's cool.
but HBO canceled it in 2 seasons because I don't know. It was in there one of their most watched shows, but yeah, it got canceled.
They said it didn't get enough views when it was very clear that like Magic Johnson was speaking out against it and all kinds. Like it wasn't getting good headlines based on the people that were in it.
Nah,
so they shut that shit down.
But yeah, I had winning time up there. My Secret Girlfriend that was on Comedy Central got canceled after 1 season. Ugly Americans, Comedy Central again, got canceled after 1. There was a lot of good shows that got canceled. Men at Work on TBS.
I remember that.
I used to like that show.
That was a good show.
It was. I don't know why they canceled it. And I only got The Oblongs written down, and those are my.
The Oblongs was.
It was so
dumb
good.
Ass show.
I loved it. It was so
weird.
fucking weird. It was so weird. That's what Adult Swim was
shit gave
for.
me nightmares.
The girl with the one titty.
The little short triangle.
Oh my god, yo. Yeah, man. That's what Adult Swim was known for. They were known for the weird shows and everything. Ugly Americans on fucking Comedy Central. It was just about. It was like the America in hell. So all of them were like demons and everything, but it was a comedy show. Mm-hmm. And it was just about this one white guy, and like he was hooking up with this demon and shit, and like just living in the corporate world, but it was just hell. And My Secret Girlfriend was just, it was like one of those Spike TV shows. It literally was like somebody holding the camera and just like being misogynistic and just having sex with girls and like making crude jokes with their friends and shit. And I love that shit in college. Used to love that shit. And what else I say? And that was it for my shows. I looked up some more like Freaks and Geeks and what else?
Oh yeah.
The OA. I did like it was on Netflix. It was about some. It was weird though. It was very weird. Like they stopped the school shooting with like some YMCA moves. But I like that shit. I don't know why they canceled that show. It was so weird. But yeah, those were my shows.
So I have 3 big ones.
Go ahead.
I don't have any really because I get over it. I get over shit when it's canceled. I'm like, on to the next one. So the first one is called Legendary. It was on HBO Max, and it was when Max was doing the restructure and they canceled it. And it's about ballroom culture. Do you guys know do I have to explain what ballroom culture is? Yes. of
No,
course I do.
no.
Do you know what ballroom, like the voguing?
I seen what's that movie with Christina Aguilera and Cher?
No, that's not ballroom.
Oh my god,
You're talking about burlesque.
that was a good ass movie.
No, so ballroom culture, it started in New York, and it was about do you know what Madonna's Vogue is?
Yeah, no.
No.
You said Madonna's Vogue?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh
Vogue.
yeah,
That.
I don't know. Okay, all right.
So
Yeah.
that came from, it was a dance move created by trans and queer people in New York City during the 70s and 80s. They would when people were kicked out their houses, they created their own homes, and then they would do dance competitions. Think about like majorettes, kinda, but gay. So the majorettes is not gay. That's what all women dancing. What are you talking about? Anyways, so in Legendary, it had they're called houses, these groups of people from different walks of life, and it was like a queer dance competition essentially, and it had a bunch of judges in it. It was very much a staple in the queer community, and it was very popular. It was very high rated, and they canceled it, and simply because Mac got rid of all of their diversity content when they switched it over. You got a lot of lessons about the queer community and everything, and about what ballroom and what voguing culture meant to the community and everything. You got some lessons. It was very cool. A very good moment for queer culture. My next one is this show called Sense8. It is my favorite Netflix show.
What's it called again?
Sense8.
Oh yeah, Sense8. I thought you said Sensei. I know what
Yeah,
Sense8 is.
Sense8. Bro, it's about 8 people who are all connected mentally and emotionally and psychically or whatever. And it was a conspiracy on them trying to their species trying to get killed. It was created by the Wachowskis, the girls who make The Matrix. And man, it is the best show that got canceled. It was like 2 seasons in a movie, and
I remember the poster.
yeah, it is my favorite show of the last 10 years, and it's one of my comfort shows that I go back to every day. And it's just so cool, just the diversity in it, the political, not the political, but kind of like spy shit, kind of conspiracy. Yeah. They're on the run. There's a lot. They hit on some heavy topics like family shit and drug abuse and queer shit and everything. Sorry. So yeah, I wish I could come back. It was like so dope. And then also, because I'm a witch, Sabrina, the Chilling.
You a witch too? God damn. Go ahead.
I know what show you're talking about. I couldn't get into it. I like Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I like the original one.
I thought they brought her back. Damn.
Well, they canceled it after the 4 seasons, and then they kind of did. They brought her back, the girl, to wrap up her storyline on Riverdale.
What kind of disrespectful shit is that, dog?
And just like Riverdale,
every bag ain't a good bag, dog.
They said it was connected universe, but like it was thinly connected. It was. They said Riverdale and Chilling Adventures of Sabrina were connected, but they had one character make a appearance, and it was a throwaway character in both shows. Like, but yeah, you didn't like Chilling Adventures of Sabrina?
No, I like the original show.
Riverdale started off good. But that's another topic for something else. I want to talk about shows
Riverdale.
that started good and then just got
downhill.
Yeah, lost. But yeah, yeah. Keep going.
But yeah, I love Chilling Adventures. Yes, in retrospect, I love Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but I like Chilling Adventures of Sabrina more. I like dark shit. I like them talking about real witchcraft and wicked shit. So like that was right up my fucking alley. So like seeing them cast spells and seeing them do shit, I was really like, it got a little weird. Like that 3rd season, they were doing the music.
Started adding music.
There was a couple seasons where there was one season where they were doing a lot of music. For some reason, they were singing. For some reason,
gotta get that new audience,
I guess. But yeah, you don't have to. But those first 2 seasons, peak. The 4th season, it was good, but it ended. But yeah, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is one of those. Then all 2 on Netflix and 1 on. These are all streaming shows, mind you. So annoying.
Hold on, can I throw something in there real quick.
Yeah.
Wayne's Brothers. That got canceled too. But go ahead.
It did. Okay, so I've got a couple.
Go for it.
All right, first one, the High Fidelity series, the reboot
That
of
was
the movie.
really
I really
good.
liked it. I really liked that they had Lisa Bonet's daughter Zoe Kravitz play in the show from the movie Lisa Bonet was in.
Yeah, that was a serendipitous, I guess, type of, yeah. And it was just good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was just good.
That was on Hulu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
just-
one of
it's
Hulu's
just a
first,
good,
like,
Originals.
yeah.
It did the purpose of what the movie was, and it was basically just a young adult
Mess.
near the end of their 20s trying to figure out what
Yeah.
they're doing with
just
their fucking
mid-20
life.
crisis. And yeah, putting her energy into this record shop, and you need to find a purpose outside of this record shop, sis.
I remember seeing trailers for that. Huh.
It was one of their first originals. I'm upset it got canceled because I heard it performed well.
It was really good. I was upset it was canceled as well.
Yeah.
Because like it tells a very similar story to the movie, but just in a modern way from a bisexual woman's perspective
Yeah.
than a straight white man's.
You get to see her titties,
No.
respectfully,
No.
because he just said highly sexual Zoe Kravitz.
Bisexual.
Oh, I thought he said highly
I
sexual.
said bisexual.
You did? Oh, my bad. These here. I couldn't hear.
Anyway,
So you
on to the next one,
Okay.
which is where I had it right here. Where is it? 1 second. Mindhunter. Mindhunter.
Oh.
Definitely should have been.
That's two. It's only 2 seasons, right?
Yeah, it should be going on.
I thought that
still,
was
we still
ongoing.
We still have no. It's
It's like the highest rated
done.
show.
yeah, but it should be still going because we still have serial killers with crazy ass minds that they
No, we
can
got
fucking.
Stranger Things to worry about.
Bro, it's the last season.
I know.
Netflix
They're gonna milk the fuck out that shit.
You know it's gonna be dropped in 4 parts.
Oh my god!
Oh, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
They dropped it in 2
How many
parts
times can you
last
divide
time.
11?
That's what they did, Bridgerton. They dropped Bridgerton in 2, split it up in 2.
And then I think
Sopranos, you'll never be forgiven for.
we've
what you
got
did.
the very obvious one that I'm really surprised you didn't say. But
Wayans
I
Brothers?
Chappelle's Show.
Oh yeah, bro, he walked away.
I
But
know he
still
did, but it's
canceled.
still canceled. Like
Yeah.
it could have continued. Like
Yeah,
it
it
should have
could've
continued.
That's true.
And then
Damn.
for honorable mention,
Fuck
it's,
my black card.
It's not a show, but Harry Potter. I feel like they should take the cursed boy story and make a series out of it.
I think that would be good instead of this reboot that they're doing. I concur.
I do want to. Do we got enough time to do the spin-offs one? I got to think on that one though. On the spin-offs one, I got to think on that one because there's a couple. It's a couple bit like ones that I would like a spin-off of. A couple shows.
Harry Potter would be a good spin-off series. So they're doing this reboot on HBO Max, and they're going to start over from scratch.
They can do it. It's a series, right?
It's going to be a series, and I feel like I know, fuck J.K. Rowling. We don't fuck with you. You transphobe. But if they're gonna do, we know the story. We know the story. We know the story. It just ended, 2011, 10 years ago?
Shit,
12 years
2013?
ago?
Yeah.
We don't need
Another retelling.
a reboot. Why don't you focus on the American schools?
Yeah, leave those Brits alone.
Leave
Leave them alone. Yeah.
Or
Some American shit.
because what's happening in I play Hogwarts Legacy, there's other
Factions.
not factions, but other cultures that go to. I don't know if if it's true or not. You have to be British or in Ireland to go to Hogwarts, but I don't know if that's the case in them because there's an African girl and there's an Indian boy in there.
Yeah, I don't think you have to. I think it's just there's prestige levels of the schools, and
Jesus
Hogwarts is one of the top ones.
Yeah, so I think for the American schools, I think just they don't have to be all American.
Well, they're gonna have to hide all the wands.
the wands.
I'm sorry, school shootings. I had to say.
Oh no, they do wandless magic in some places.
America.
I think Africa's school is a wandless school. You don't have to use wands
to use magic.
to use magic. It's a way of channeling their magic. And fortunately, the UK schools doesn't teach wandless magic. Africa does, and I think Japan does too. But
Culture.
But I think it will be nice if they stop focusing so much on rebooting. If you're gonna use the franchise to continue, why don't you just it's a world building show, right? It's like House of Dragon and shit like that. Why don't you just focus on a different sect?
That's true. That is true.
That's all.
That is true.
Because I don't care. I don't want to see. I'm still Daniel Radcliffe is still Harry Potter to me.
He just won a Tony too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He's still in my head as Harry Potter, so I don't know if I necessarily want to see someone, some little brat.
How dare you sit where he sat?
Right.
I think that.
I feel like that's. I think we need another like 10 to 20 more years before they can reboot Harry Potter. That's why I said like the series, The Cursed Boy,
would be a good
because
job.
It would be. Like,
I mean, they wouldn't come back.
it would be
after
their
Cavs,
kids, like.
but having new
like,
kids.
Daniel Radcliffe could make an appearance, maybe.
Yeah, because he
Maybe.
said he wasn't coming back. Him and the girl who plays Hermione are beefed out with J.K. Rowling. So if she's
Emma
going to be
Watson?
involved,
She hate everything.
Yeah, they're beefed out. She does.
You don't
Very
hear
white
about
feminism.
Rupert Grint ever, which is Ron.
He was just in the Hulu, one of them Hulu.
Yeah, but you still hear
He don't- he
Daniel
keep it-
and Emma. I mean, sometimes you hear Emma Watson's name.
Well, I only hear Emma Watson come up when she got something to shit on.
Because she's a very Taylor Swift type of feminist
Get some dick, girl. Shit.
for comments like that.
She,
But yeah.
I'm
she's
sorry.
also not American, so she probably doesn't live in LA still.
Yeah, she probably don't fuck around that shit. A lot of people say they like Tom Holland said he don't fuck with LA.
No, yeah.
He
It's
moved. He said I'm going right back to the fucking UK.
yeah, that's what the Weeknd said
like
too.
that's. I mean, like the only reason to be there is because the fucking industry is there. So
Yeah.
so many people are fucking stuck there because they have to be there because the best availability is
But if you are
availability.
Tom Holland,
Put a name on that movie.
Zendaya, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to live there. Hey, your agent said, come do this audition. I'm going to send you a tape and I have to come out there. I'll have to come out there. But yeah,
Well, a lot of entertainment.
I mean, if you're at the level,
if you at their level. But if you're not, you got to be out there hustling, doing extra shit, doing
Hustling
dumb
and
shit.
busting.
in that nasty ass city,
I would like a
it's so gross there.
I would like to see.
Is it?
It's-
I'm
it's
not
kinda-
interested in going.
It's
there.
kind of.
It's been gross. Like I went in 2017, it was gross. When I went in 2020 with Mike and Nick and Boudreaux and Marty, it was a ghost town, but all like the stores in the cities had busted out windows and boards from the riots.
Oh,
And then in 2022, when I went, everywhere was just homeless people, like not exaggerating. Like we were staying at like a fancy ass hotel, and it was like literally right by the hills. Like up the hill was like the Kardashians' houses and stuff.
shit.
Homeless people.
everywhere. Yeah.
You know what? I don't like homeless people. They be asking me for too much. I
mean, you should be thankful you have the ones that we have here, because the
Our
ones
homeless
in
people are very polite.
Yeah.
the ones in LA,
all right, bro. All right, I got
the ones in
I got
LA
it.
are literally fented out and they're just being paid by the
You're
government.
gonna be laid out. Keep asking me.
New York homeless people are very
Crazy.
crazy.
I feel like they would
they're,
just roast your ass. Like, nigga, you homeless. You can't.
No, but they're homeless. They're homeless, but they still work. Essentially, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, it's they. Hey, please, sir, give us money, or they shuck and jive on the street to try to get a couple of cents or whatever.
Suck and jive.
You know that they still got to perform or whatever. Especially in Times Square and shit.
In Miami,
I'm scared. Don't.
bro, South Beach homeless people are hilarious because they're just dudes that are like,
Did they got
just-
a home?
no, like they're probably like almost 40-ish, like early 30s, like my experience when I went. And they're like going where the party, like they just want to continue to party. Like they were like
Old frat nigga.
like they don't have anywhere to live, so they're just finding places to stay in Miami. And at night it's not cold,
Sound like some bitches I know. They're just trying to
But
find a place to live.
It's not cold at night there, so it's like year round you can go there and be comfortable sleeping outside.
beach on the beach or
except during a hurricane. But then they got shelters.
they
And
got
shit.
shelters for that. Yeah.
I was about to say.
But and someone else was saying like Miami is very different from the rest of Florida.
Miami is very different from the rest of the United States.
I was about to say you.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, if you go to actual like Miami, like when we went to Miami, we weren't really in Miami. We were outside of Miami, and we went to a mall, but it wasn't like the Miami. Mall.
Okay.
It wasn't South Beach.
But like Miami, like you're kind of like almost like in like one of the surrounding Hispanic countries. Like that's what it feels like when you're there. It feels very, yeah.
That's cool.
That was very politically correct of you. Miami is fucking disgusting.
It is.
Them niggas is like, I ain't saying we can nuke them. We shouldn't, but
I mean, like Florida as a whole.
But Miami is a
need to
wild
just cut
place.
it.
Like wild. Like people do like Florida man shit. Like
Yeah.
a lot of that shit is in Miami.
Yeah, my friend
true.
was telling
Yeah.
me when he went to Miami the
like
shit he did.
Grand Theft Auto, the game, and Vice City. Like
That's real life.
the game that's coming out
bro,
next
you got
year
a
is
shit ton of people with a lot of money. The people that like the difference between the people that want to live in LA and live in Miami is like the crazy motherfuckers want to live in Miami doing cocaine and just living wild.
Drugs and party.
baths. Yo, I remember when the bath stuff was going on.
The club culture there, like it's huge.
Oh yeah.
No, thank you.
My boy Rick down there, bro.
Bro.
Crazy.
No.
Showing bubble gum and whatever the fuck that nigga was doing.
Bro, he said,
That was my last stick of bubble gum.
this bitch, she asked me for money. I said, what do you want from me?
No, the voice the nigga do.
What do you want from me? All I got is dick and bubble gum, and I'm on the last piece.
Yo,
He said that story 15 times.
the little laugh at the end of this shit, like we were supposed to be laughing. Then like, yeah, buy this $50 plate of breakfast. Nigga, I'm going to McDonald's, bro. Get out the fuck. You and your dogs. Go back in your room.
How bad was that weed that he gave you
Bro,
guys?
that shit was horrible, dog. I think I still got PTSD.
So
from
I forget
that
the app that Mike used.
shit.
Mike,
He used,
Mike, what was the app you used to get the house in Miami with Rick?
Verbo.
What was it?
Verbo.
Yeah. We used
Bueno.
Verbo, and he was the host of the house. We didn't know he was staying.
And he's no way, no.
he stood. Yeah, he went
He
upstairs
stayed there.
with him and his fucking him and his dogs.
No, thank you.
Yeah, him and his fucking chihuahua.
And he
I had a bad verbal experience too.
verbal.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
that's why nobody talks about it.
Yeah, I went to Atlanta a couple years ago and we used Verbo. And like literally the whole fucking apartment building. Like, you know, Atlanta is a really bad Airbnb situation. And like this literally whole apartment complex, condos place was Airbnbs. And I think I got like scabies or something from that shit. Cause like
The shit that pirates get.
I don't know, but I walked out of there when I came home. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This trip to Atlanta, aside from the Power Ranger convention that I went to,
Took out your glasses.
I gotta get that. This trip to Atlanta was fucking nuts, bro. My friend Louise, fucking. So at one point,
It's always a Louise.
it's always Louise. So at one point, we go to I get, for some reason I take an edible and I get too high. So they send me home in an Uber instead of just letting me like get the high off. And so they send me home in an Uber. So I wake up at fucking 5 a.m. None of these niggas are home, right?
Right.
So we Louise gets home and tries, and he and the people who brought him home want to come in our room. I said no. He's like, but he has a BBL. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
BBL.
The dude has a BBL. And then my friend Mitch.
He got a BBL.
I said, Louise, you really want him to come in? He's like, no, but he has a BBL.
What the fuck does that mean?
He like big booties.
Yo, it don't matter
No,
if a
Louise.
nigga is swings the other way. We like ass.
We like ass.
We like ass.
And so then and then my friend Mitch comes home and he has a bad experience, and Mitch only dates black guys. So he's like, oh my God, it's so much black trauma here in Atlanta. I'm like, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Wait, what is he? What is he? A white man?
He's white.
But I mean, it's a lot of black people.
You can't say that. Well, he can't say that. We know that.
Me, yeah.
And then what else happened? The next day we go to like a gay leather shop.
Hold on. Quick question on this. Was like the BBL like proportionate, or was it like a lopsided BBL? Like he just got
I
it
couldn't
at
tell
like
he
a
was from far
factory?
away. He looked like fucking. He just had a big butt.
All right, keep going.
And then we went to a leather shop, and then I saw a guy put on.
All right, dog.
Oh, that's what your limit is?
What is a leather shop, dog?
You put on leather harnesses and shit.
You mean Forever 21?
No, nigga, leather. Like fucking harnesses and strap-ons and shit.
So like, all right, keep going, please. I like this story. So like the road show that's on Gratiot.
God, no.
It's like a smoke shop.
Like, hold on.
A store that just serves leather?
It's a sex shop, but like
It's a Spencer's Gift.
No.
I've been to Spencer's Gift.
Not Spencer's.
Oh,
I'm about to show.
well, no. It's this place called it was this place that had a sex shop, but it wasn't like all they had was like dildos and shit.
Shit like this.
Y'all some freaky ass niggas, dog. Y'all some freaky ass. Okay, so the leather shop
Like,
happened.
shit like this.
You saw it. That looked like the Gotham.
I mean, kinda, yeah. They intersect. So I watched a dude. I managed to get walked in on a dude, put it on his harness. I was like, oh my god,
It was suiting up.
suiting up, my nigga, and dick out, ass out. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, it looks nice out.
Jesus Christ,
My
Tony.
flight home.
You never beaten the allegations.
I know I'm gay as fuck.
The horny.
Yeah, right. Oh, but yeah, duh.
Yeah.
So my flight home was the worst experience. I haven't flew Spirit since.
They about to take your
I haven't
spirit.
flew Spirit since someone was smoking. And you can see someone vaped, and you can see, and because we're in the air, the smoke doesn't leave. So you're just seeing the fucking smoke rotate around the fucking cabin. And then these two girls
They don't know how to do it right. You do it like this.
and do you just keep it in your chest? But where does the smoke has to go? Come somewhere, right?
If you go, you just shoot it through.
It's not smoke, it's water vapor.
Oh, okay. No, that shit was just
No,
constantly.
yeah, you just hold it in here for a little bit and then it's gone.
Oh, okay. And then, so it was two girls behind me, and they some rat bitches, okay? And they are fucking, this plane, it's hot. It's tight.
probably my
They
fucking
kicking my
cousin.
chairs and shit. There was a lady next to me, and they kicking her, and her dog was with her, and the dog is between her legs, and they're kicking the dog. So all you hear the dog is, because they're kicking the fucking cage. That was 2 years ago. I haven't flew Spirit since.
That's how everybody's last flight experience with
I haven't flew Spirit since.
goes.
And then Georgia's airport is fucking huge. Atlanta's airport is fucking huge. Like, we had to take a train
Damn.
to get to there's a train to get to the fucking
The Tyler Perry train.
to get to the fucking to get our checked bags.
God damn, for real?
Yeah, I didn't know because it was my first time. So I'm just like, let's follow gate B. So I'm just walking. And then my friend's like, "Will you just take the train?" I was like, "Oh, we can. I can. Fucking 10-minute train ride. We would have been walking for like 30, 40 minutes."
This is me every Spirit flight.
All right, where are we at? We at
Yeah, it's time to go.
38. All right. Tony, I really like the story, especially the leather shop. It's really good. And Wes, you got anything else to say before we sign off? Any Eminem quotes? Captain America show?
Free TK, bro.
Free. Yo, that nigga is not. That nigga got like 1,000. He got 55 years for one of the murders.
Hey, free TK, man.
Who's TK?
He did the race. SoundCloud. He did the race. He was a rapper. Fuck that case. I did the race.
Fuck that case.
We're gonna show you TK. All right.
Also, Emmy, the Emmy noms of today.
We're gonna wait for Nick to come back. We're gonna wait.
X-Men got a nomination.
X-Men got a. Yeah, it did. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for Nick because I want to talk about the Emmys too. I do. Trust me.
I just really want to talk about X-Men.
Honestly, it should have got more, but we're gonna talk about that later. We're already at 1:30. All right, Antonio, do your thing.
I do the thing.
You gotta do it.
I do the thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that shit.
Okay, one more time. Let's wrap it up. Do it.
Antonio, do your thing.
See you, Space Cowboys, later.